Hello, anti-novelists. Okay, part two, here we go. The finished product, or at least the work in progress product. So notice I have cleaned out a nice little bit of real estate over here so I can start installing all of the main cards that need to live in here. This is where I've got my plot box. So these are my standard Western conflict-driven 8 plot point structure here. Then I've got my novel world. I've got my bib cards, my little reference cards right over here. And in my new box, oh, check it out. This is the Zettelkasten for Fiction book, which is in progress. I used that little travel case and just put all of my blank note cards in it. I've got blank cards that are lined. I've got grid cards, which I am really enjoying using those. I've got extra tabs and dividers, and then I've got blank cards. And then over here on the side, I have just a little tiny bit of mobile decks. So like that's my plot sandwich, and then some of these little mobile decks that if I go out somewhere to write, I like to throw those in my bag just so that I have them. So my chaos box, which is all of the crazy stuff that I don't know where it goes, is now down to just this little bit of cards, which is awesome. And then I have this stack, which is another part of chaos, but that's chaos from my trip. So I'm down to just this little bit that needs to be filed. So all in all, oh, and here's my index. Of course, my index is in a binder, not on cards. That's where I depart from Scott Scheper's system, but that works for me. But all in all, I love it. I'm feeling really good that everything is back in order, back in its place. Everything is at hand where I can see it all. I can do the cross-referencing. My workflow is totally dialed in. So no spoilers, but I do have a little baby side project coming up if my favorite indie author agrees to let me use her book, which is one of my favorite YA books. If she lets me use it, I'm going to use my new setup to show you how to Zettelkasten a fiction book. So stand by. No spoilers in case she is not cool with my using her book, but if she is, then I will. If she isn't, I will have to choose a different author. But coming soon, I will be showing you step by step by step how to Zettelkasten a work of fiction so that you can save all of your character information, you can save the plot lines, you can have all of those things installed in your own Zettelkasten as if it were a book journal. For those of you that are maybe bullet journaling your reading list, have I got a treat for you. So I'm going to leave you there for today because I need to get back over to the manuscript in progress and I've got to bust out some serious words. It's 11 o'clock Central here. So I have about 2 hours before I have to get on my call with Scott Scheper and talk about my table of contents for the Beast book, which is Zettelkasten for Fiction Writers. So it's coming. Hang in there with me. It's not going to be done by the end of October, which was a gross understatement of planning, but you know, over plan and over deliver. That's my motto. So I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get some writing done. I'm going to start digging around in my new cards, which I love, and I will see you all next time. As always, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It would not be nearly as much fun if it weren't for you guys coming along with me and cheering and asking questions and just being that touchstone. Knowing that you're out there makes this whole process feel less isolating and less independent. Writing is a lonely task, and I just love knowing that you're out there. So thank you. I will see you all next time.